What's Cooking Today? I'm Michael Horn. That is Paul Stern. It's the nation's food, wine, restaurant, and travel show. And what a show we have for you today. From the Food Network, there's a new show called Spice and Easy, premiering for you on the 24th of this month. Janet Johnson will be here from the Food Network to tell us all about it. Also, you've heard about it. You've read about it in the blogs. Eric Estrada and Lou Ferrigno, they're going to be here. The pop culture icons. Yes, they are. And they're going to be talking about this new, is it a Butterfinger commercial, Paul Stern, that they have going out there right now?
Not exactly sure. Kind of curious to find out what kind of an event would pair those two 70s icons together.
Eric Estrada and Lou Ferrigno. Larry Lipson is also with us from the Lipson Research Lab for future wine studies. He does a lot of great work in Costa Rica, and he does advanced wine studies. Larry Lipson will be with us telling you about some of the new discoveries in inexpensive wines for you, plus a whole lot more on the show today. Paul Stern, do you tan in a tanning bed?
I actually never have entered a tanning salon or a tanning booth. That
ever?
Is something
You've never done it ever?
Never in my life have I ever even thought about doing so. Although I know many people do. It's quite popular. They say it's actually better than going out to the beach and getting it the old-fashioned way.
Well, new research out today. I've done it like maybe about 3-5 times or whatever just to try it. But it's just interesting. So if you're claustrophobic, it can get to you because you pull this lid down on top of you, and then you got to put these goggles on and keep the goggles on so you're not looking at the light, obviously. But some new research out today is saying that tanning in tanning beds can be addicting to someone. As a matter of fact, you can get so addicted you just go back again and again. It can dry your skin, give you wrinkles, give you those age spots, do all that sort of stuff, and it could be maybe harmful. However, then at the end of the study it says further research is still needed. So I don't know why they come out with these results and they say further research needed, but you may, if you find yourself being fanatical about laying in a tanning bed, or maybe you have one in your house and you're in there every night for an hour, maybe you should take another look at yourself and find out about it.
Yeah, over the years I've known some women or two that might have had an issue or an zealous attitude towards the tanning salon, but I never knew necessarily for sure, but I had my suspicions.
You just remember how you'll look later on in life when everything is dried out and kind of hanging there dried and wrinkled.
Oh my.
That's something to think about. Also, this, the iPads are still the craze. People getting these, and apparently in Colorado, I don't know if you saw this on the news or not, but there was footage of some guy that had apparently purchased an iPad, was walking out of the mall, and some other person came up and grabbed him and the bag and ripped the bag and the iPad, and along with it ripped about 2/3 of the guy's finger with the iPad that they stole. They're looking for this guy right now. You might want to watch this, see if you can get a glimmer of this thing. This was in the Colorado area. So please, if you're buying stuff or whatever, keep your wits about you and look around, because there are some nuts out there. Some guy stealing an iPad rips a guy's finger right off it while the guy's holding onto the package. That's a tragedy. Oh boy. Oh, I'll tell you, it's terrible things over there. And the iPad, basically, they say it wasn't as crazy. It's not as big a craze as people thought about it to begin with. Have you purchased an iPad, Paul?
Have not purchased an iPad, Mike. No, have not.
You know, you can't use them in Israel because they say the Wi-Fi on the iPad is stronger than the Wi-Fi they allow to be used in Israel. So they got to make an adjustment on the next generation of the iPads to make that happen. Some universities in this country have also said, hey, can't use your iPad because it interferes with things. So I would hate to use my iPad and have some guy's pacemaker go berserk next to me or something, if you know what I mean. So check that out. That's why I always wait for the second version to come out. Plus, they found an iPhone, supposedly the new 4G model, that was missing. Some guy left it in San Francisco somewhere, some guy that works for the company, and now they've researched and said this could be the new 4G model and maybe coming out soon. We'll have more for that also here for you. Straight ahead on the What's Cooking Today show, Michael Horn and Paul Stern.
Homeowners, how would you like to receive a $1,500 tax